We are now live. We are now live. For this one, I've actually turned on some noise removal because there's some really loud bullshit going on outside, and I have the window open to make it a bit less stuffy in here. So if my voice sounds a little bit strange, it will be that. But hopefully it's reasonably transparent. Anyway, game list, of course, and Parasite Eve today. I also I got out of I slept in quite late today, so I'm a little groggy, but I'm all right. Disc 2. Yeah, there's like some sort of I don't know, some kind of tool or something going on outside, some sort of work being done, and it's really fucking loud. So like I can hear it through my headphones right now. So once that stops, I will turn the noise removal off. Kind of feel like I've missed a step here somewhere. Maybe I didn't make it public or something the stream. Not because there's no comments, but just because you know when you feel like something is off, like you've missed something somewhere. It could just be because my mind's a bit groggy though. Anyway, we will continue. We will. Which one? This is always a bit of a pain in the ass. Maybe I should clear up some of these old saves. So that's 29, 29, 20. Highest we had was a 33 somewhere. Okay, that's got to be it, right? And there we go. I'm also experimenting with like what is the right amount to turn down the volume on this game, because I know that this game in particular is really loud for some reason. So yeah, I may need some feedback on that. If the game is still too loud, I can dial it back. If it's too quiet, I can boost it up. Now, we have some sorting stuff out to do. Because we have a box full of shit. And we we need to clear out some space, clearly. So now here's the problem. Our box here is also full of shit. So we must do something. As you can see, this is absolutely packed. Get everywhere. I think there was one space free I saw there, but that's just not going to cut it, is it? I think maybe we can get rid of some of these cures. Or can we? I guess we could use some tools. And we could take some of the shittier armor that we've got. And yeah, we could get rid of it using the tools and upgrade Sussy a bit. Or do we have any guns that we might want to... I feel like that's too nice a gun. There's many pretty cool ones here that I just feel like, uh, then again, if I looked into any of these, I would probably find that, oh, that's actually got quite a lot of history to it, that name, and oh, I don't know if I want to get rid of that gun, so maybe I shouldn't go that route. I also can't really see the stats of the gun itself here properly. Like, I can only see what they have in the plus thing. Also, I hear all the bullshit has stopped out there, so I am going to turn off that noise removal filter because it's probably having a bit of an adverse effect on my sound. There we go. Turn that off now. Might be a bit less crisp, a bit more background. Oh, that fucking idiot started again. Hold on. We'll just leave it on. Yeah, it goes to show that you have a no. There we go. High quality, Daniel. High quality. We finally have someone here. It is good to see you. I am going to say Heather. I will. I'm going to say Heather. We have a shit ton of guns in here, actually. It's all guns in the equipment. Oh, of course, because we're looking to upgrade a gun, it's only showing us the guns. I am not very clever. So let's try and upgrade Sussy. Again, it won't show us the stats, and I want to know what I'm destroying, so... Let's see. Why don't we find something a bit shit, really? Like CM Vest has very low stats. My N-word vest. That has very low stats. It doesn't even have any sort of bonuses. I think we can use a tool on that to yeah, that works. So we use one tool. Sussy is upgraded. We have now lost that armor and a tool, so we now have 2 slots free. And we just repeat until we've got a tiny bit of room to work things out. Right, any shitty armor again? That is a bit shit, but it does have that one little bonus ability that it's got on there, so we might keep that for now. My end jacket, I think the end jacket can go. There we go. Sussy increases in strength, end jacket is lost, and the tool is lost. All of this is primarily just to get ourselves some space, really. So we're looking for really crappy armor that just isn't very good. That fits the bill, pretty much. I think we can go with that. SP jacket. And that should be a few slots free, so why don't I check what we can put away now. Very quiet chat today, by the way. Not complaining, but a curious fortune. Goes to show that you can never really tell. I would say ever really. Hmm. Um, we'll just put away whatever we can. I do wish there was a way to do this a little bit quicker. There's so much piddling about, really. Maybe I should have done this off stream. There's a lot of fart-arsing, isn't there? It's already full. See my problem here? We don't have a lot of room. So I have 31 or 47 slots. That's not really gonna cut it, is it? We need a bit more than that. We're gonna go losing. We really kind of do. I guess if I discount all these medicine twos because they're gonna get used at some point, then that kind of you know that saves some space. Okay. I'm gonna swap the clamp key for the Chrysler building key. We're gonna go and do some of that, and we are going to try and use up health a lot this time, because yeah, we've got all this stuff on us, and it's taking up too much room. We literally just swap these about, have a save, and then we go on our way. After that, we'll break up the monotony of it all with a bit of what do you call it? Museum grinding. Maybe we do the T-Rex, that kind of thing. First, I want to save because I don't want to do all that fiddling about again. How is everyone, anyway? And more to the point, where is everyone? Where did everyone go? Bingo? Yeah, curious fortune. I don't mind, but I am curious. Sorry, I'm wiping my nose if that is not evident. Big groggy, slept in too late. Okay, that's better. I know my last stream, the Yakuza one, got demonetized, or got limited monetization, so maybe that's it. Maybe that's why maybe it's not being shown to a lot of people this time. Oh well. High quality anyway, Daniel. High quality. And they'll have it. And they'll have it. Oof, runny nose. Terrible fortune. Oh, high quality buzzard MGs. High quality. We have another person there. We have a grand total of 2 people. High quality. High quality. Very heavy. 2 heavers. Yeah. Heaver. Heaver. Speaking of heaver, it's like the 20, is it the 22nd? Either way, it's the anniversary of Silent Hill 3's release, which is a good fortune, I feel. Quite heavy. Maybe we want to go left. We want to make our way up anyway, and we'll have another 10 floors of this old bullshit, and then we'll go to the museum. I've also cleared it through with my dad, so there's like no confusion. There'll be no getting cooled down for like a super early dinner or anything. Which is totally not his fault, by the way. If I don't say it, then how the fuck's he gonna know? So, I'm a little confused. I can't tell if I was meant to go the other way or not. I kind of think I was, yeah. Yeah, we'll try the other way. Once we get on the next set of floors, it gets a bit more lively. Anyway, we have some music and some enemies. Right now, it's totally dead because it's just an area we've cleared before. Yeah, here we are. Here we are. So that's where we had our boss battle, and then this is the next set of floors. And as promised, we get some music. There we go. Isn't this that Chinatown music? Oh, great fortune. Ah, filthy ancestors with me. Ah, we go right, yes. Dead end. Terrible fortune. Mixed fortune, really, yeah. Here's our lift. We'll go left. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't do this right now. Maybe I should move out of the way. Ooh, they take a lot of health, these ones. I think we'll finally be using up some of that health for those. You know what I really should have done? I should have restocked on ammo. That said, we made it through last time. I'm sure we'll be fine. Anyway, let's get rid of some of these. And I think that's about right. Where is everyone, by the way? I guess I wasn't the only one that slept in today. High quality, anyway. High quality. Never. Never. Ah, loot room already. Great fortune. Now, we might have one of those dipshits that hides in the box. So luckily we have revives on us. Now we just have a bizarre parrot thing. Well, that was a piece of piss. Okay. What have we got? Auto... Why is it green? The auto thing is blue before. This one's green, so I'm assuming this does something a bit different. It's drawn against SA anyway, so that's always a plus, right? A full recover. Okay. I want to have a little look at that. Temporarily change it. Uses cures to remove... Oh, so it auto cures. So, Saucy auto uses health. This auto uses cures. Hold on, now I'm paranoid. Did I open all those boxes? My OCD is getting the better of me. I gotta check. There we go. They're all open. It's a mix of like shitty memory and like suddenly my mind telling me, did you really open all those? Maybe you should check. The fuck is that? We'll use some amount of voodoo healing as we have a full bar. 280 is unnecessary. Ah, dead end. Okay, so we got to go back the other way. Just I think it would pay to get a little closer up like that, because that seemed to do a lot more damage. Now let's get to the next level. These weren't much cop in the what do you call it, the zoo. Not much here either. See how our inventory is just getting packed again though? Whoa, tons of enemies this time. High quality authentic now. We finally got a few more people coming in. Very fortunate. Never. 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 Yeah, I think we're gonna, because you can see how this is gonna be an issue. We're not gonna have room for all the loot if we so. And I really should have brought like more ammo with me, so I'm gonna use the club for a bit. That way I'll get damaged, I'll save ammo, and I will use up some of that massive amount of health that's on me. Because I've got way more than I need. Kill them. Now, is the game a bit loud for anyone or a bit quiet? I could definitely do a feedback in this this regard. So, we called up 500 health. We need like 200. That's 280. That's too much. Second floor. We've been doing half an hour and we've only got like 4 comments. So it's all good. Like the gameplay's not too loud, my voice isn't too quiet, that kind of thing. I do appreciate the feedback because I can't really hear how it sounds properly myself, because how it sounds on stream is all mixed differently to how I'm hearing it, so I really rely on you lot. Ourselves. This slot don't want to get clobbed, do they? Gunner is. We'll only use the club on the actual top ones. Sorry, the weedy ones, I mean, not the top ones. Now it's auto-using all of my best health items, which I really don't want. I just want to get rid of some of these shitty ones, like medicine 2, and because I've got tons of them cramming my box. It's also using like my best things, and I don't want that. We'll have the gun equipped. If it's rats, we use the gun. If it's a weedy enemy, we use the club. I'm gonna try going right. And that clearly was a good move because we have the loot room right here. Ooh, 4 boxes. I think we can club him. Oh, come on. Yeah, he was really weedy. So for reference, we can definitely club them. We have a rocket, as well as rice. A defense upgrade. We'll give that to Sussy. Pockets to carry more items. SV suit 2. See, we may at some point end up, creating a new Sussy and removing the old Sussy and like taking all its good stuff over to the next Sussy. It depends, like, see that had like plus stats and base stats? Well, really the important one you're looking at is base stats. And for mine, you can see they're not that high for Sussy. I've got a base defense of 36. I've boosted it up to 75. But all of that can be moved over with like tools and things to something like, oh, let's say that, which has a base stat of 51. And then if we move over all the bonus things that I've added, this has a higher defense. So it's, yeah, it's a curious fortune. We'll stick with Sussy for now anyway, and but we may move over to, yeah, at some point we may anyway. Okay. Keep pouring things into Sussy for now. Because all of that can be moved over with tools, which we are gathering many of. And I think we got everything there. Yeah, I think we used a gun on you too. Oh shit, I have the club on me right now. Did that just lick me? Yeah, damage is too high on them. There we go. Okay. We're going to be playing that little game of, oh, got to remove this, discard that, use up this. It can get a little tedious. Is that tough? I can't remember. The little blob definitely isn't, but this might be. It doesn't seem it. So I should keep track of the floors as well. I think this is floor 2, isn't it? Well, 32 actually, but out of the ones I'm on, like they split into 10s. Okay, that's definitely too much for a club. Same combo. So we'll do a bit of healing. One off full health, but I think that's more than fine. Ammo is a bit of a concern for me because I really should have taken some more. I'm not getting a lot of weedy enemies that I can just club at. Not unless I want to auto using all my best health items, which I obviously don't. We'll go straight up. Have we had the loot room on this floor? Fuck, I can't. Does anyone remember? Because I can't. I'm gonna have to pause it and look through it if no one can, because we need to get all the loot rooms, obviously. That's a dead end. I think we did, but I just can't remember. Found the exit. I just need to see if I've had the loot room, because sorry about that, but no one else was there, so I had to, yeah. Okay. So this is going to be what, level 3 or 4? I'm losing track already. They all look the same. We'll go up. Try and club them, because we don't want to have no ammo for the boss. They just hop about like that. Ah. Got one. There we go. They seem to have ammo on them as well, so that's useful, I guess. Now, if this leads nowhere, we're going to want to go all the way back and take the right, I think. Ah, blue room. Oh, for fuck's sake, already? We're only at like the first 2 or 3 floors. Okay. Well, stiffness is really fucking annoying, actually, so I'm not going to get rid of them. Do we have like a cure poison or something a bit shittier that I'd rather get rid of? How about medicine too? Bar T card. We're gonna have to get rid of more. Guess another one. MP5A5. Ah, okay. I think we already have the best gun in that category. But, hold on, let me check. I equip this. The base stats are 122, 51, and 200. The base stats on this are a hell of a lot lower. It doesn't have many slots to put upgrades on. Yeah, it's a much lesser gun. So, we could scrap it for parts. We could, It is a good gun, though, so I don't know. It feels like a shame. And perhaps we could give... Hold on. Whatever that ability is. Attack all enemies with rate of fire. Perhaps we could give that to another weapon. So we should probably hold on to it. But in that case, we have to get rid of more items. Mark 5 trading card. So these are good things we're getting. I kind of wish we'd get like an armor upgrade, because that I can use up and get it out of the way. Light and very durable armor. See, this is ridiculously high base stats. Oh, don't mind. We got all of those, right? I don't think we got many people watching anyway, so I feel like it's okay to indulge my OCD a bit. Also, Heather, everyone, Heather. dead end. So we want to go back and turn right. And I am going to use my club more because you can see I'm having to discard all my health, so I may as well use the club and actually use the health. Right, we want to try here. Now we have down or right. We'll go with right. I'm also going to try and remember I've been in the loot room, so I don't need that. Plenty of PE on us. At the same time, we're not going to have room for anything that drops, so... what can you do? Maybe we can't get either then. Oh, high quality Dark Magician, high quality. Dark Magician Heaven. Dark Magician Heaven. I've had a very quiet start. It's like 50 minutes and we haven't even got like one page of chat. I can count the comments. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 3 people have commented. So we have had a quiet start to today's stream. But it can still be described as heaven. So this is the important bit. I also have a bit of a noise removal filter on right now, so if my voice sounds a little funny, just let me know. When I started, there was all this bullshit going on in the background, like someone was using some kind of tool outside and with the window open, it was just too loud. So I turned it on. Seems to have died down now. So I could turn it off if it's, yeah, funny sounding voice. These are definitely quite weedy enemies, for the most part. I could use more of my PE on haste to speed this up, and then use more of my health on actual health. Like that. Because I can't take any of the stuff, and I've got all this health clogging up my room, and I'm just having to discard it all, which kind of sucks. Maze-like floor here as well. There's many different turns to take. This might take a while. Yeah, I think we went there. This must have looped, right? Or did it? I am losing track. Okay, that's a dead end. We'll try right. This feels familiar, but then the whole thing looks the same everywhere, so... Try down. Yeah, we'll do haste, then we can attack quicker. Uses up some PE, gives me an excuse to use the health. Got him down now. There we go. See, that might seem like a huge waste of all the health, but now we can actually pick up more health and you know, saving like ammo and other things. So yeah, I think I just need to use a few more varied PE abilities. Now we can get rid of some of these medicine 2s and pick other things. We'll go to 2s first, then move on to the 3s. We can always prop it up with that. There we go. Oh, wait, is that where we came from? That must be, right? For fuck's sake, I'm confused. I can't get asked to the club, we're just gonna go kneel down. A lot quicker, isn't it? Have we been here? No, so this is probably a good sign. The 2 boxes is feeling kind of sus. Are we going to be attacked? We are. Damn, a monster. Okay, we got to be careful there. You does an absolute fuck ton of damage, so again, very careful there. Luckily we have a revive. Got another one, so that's great. Revives are pretty crucial for them. You don't have them, you're in big shit, basically. We'll use as much of that as we can, and... How much does a heal 3 do? 180. I think that works. Yeah, that's good. And a tool. Okay. So we're probably going down somewhere new if we hadn't been to that before. Oh, it's a dead end. Oh my god. This floor's too confusing for me. Try out. And that's a dead end, so we're gonna want to... I think the only place we can go from here is left, right? I mean... Unless that's a dead end and we have to retrace our steps further back. Good. There we go, there we go. Whew. A very fucky floor, that one. Not keen on that. Ooh. That ammo's a bit low. Is. Guess we could use that to just sort of use up less ammo, maybe? I'm not sure. But no, it seems like the submachine guns use up a shit ton of ammo. Okay, they're gonna be really awkward to club is the problem. An energy shot with a club. I kind of forgot whether or not we could do that. Really slow, everyone. Didn't seem to slow him much, did it? die? We lost a lot of health there. And it just hit, for fuck's sake. There we go. Am I like, why the fuck would you use up all these items? But like, we're having to discard them anyway, and we do really need the ammo, so... And as you can see, we have an absolute fuck ton of them to use up. Now I can't remember where we came from, up or down, which is frustrating, but... ah well. We'll go this way. And I guess I should tend to my health. Don't think we need 180. That's a little overkill. That's closer. Choices again. We'll go down. More choices. We'll keep going now. Did it? It is. Ah. This goes to show that you never really know. I hate exclusivity anyway, so I feel this is... whether or not I'm even going to play it, I feel that's a good fortune, because I really don't like exclusives and, oh, blocked off content and bullshit. At the same time, it's like, nah, they've refused to make a version for them for like a whole year or two or however long. I can see why people would be like, meh, why should we buy your game now? I mean, oh, you know, all of a sudden now they're good enough for it. Maybe I am petty. Oh, a monster. Fuck. Okay, that's good. That's gonna use up a revive. And we're certainly gonna want a gun for that. Is the big stinker move that one hit kills you. Okay. Must be at least, what? The next one must be like floor 4, right? Or something like that. That looks good to me. Exactly, that thing. Whenever it says, oh damn, there's a monster in here, those are real little shits. They take up tons of your health. Like, basically all of it, sometimes. There's a particular move that's even worse than the one I did there, where it spins around, and it's basically like one hit killed me even on full health before, so I'm always wary with them, and I have a ton of these revives on me, so even if it does kill me, I get back up. Which is kind of a necessity for them, because they are real little shits. Quite low on ammo, so I'm having to club a lot of the enemies to bring that back up a bit. Might not look it like, oh, hundreds of bullets, but sprays out tons of them. So high quality AC, high quality. AC heaven. AC heaven. I have a bit of a noise removal filter on right now, by the way, so if you notice my voice sounds a bit funny or anything like that, let me know and I can switch it off. There's just a load of noise and bullshit outside when I started today's stream, so I figured I'd try it out. Exactly, that is the perfect analogy. This is exactly just man on what it is. The P90 eats ammo like cabbage eats dog. You give it ammo, the ammo's gone before you can blink. It's just chewed up, it's just gone. Terrible watch. Oh my god. Goes to show that you have it really no. That slows me down. You got quite sluggish enemies here though. Something of it. Okay, we can heal here. I wonder if I could smack these down, save a bit more bullets. Possibly. You can never really tell. Path a bit. There we go, there we go. Great watch. Even that little shit did 50 bits of damage. There we go, there we go. There might be one that would work. Ideally, you just shoot it, and to be honest, I probably should have just done. But trying to save up as much as I can. We are soaked from the humidity. And take a quick shower and come back. Oh no, you're good, you're good. It's just more Chrysler buildings so far. That's the thing a lot of people don't get, is that even when the temperatures in, European countries, they don't quite reach, a really hot place like the deserts of Arizona or whatever. It gets really fucking humid. And obviously that doesn't match it to the same level as those other places, but it can get really uncomfortable. Like here, it's not even particularly hot right now. It cooled down drastically the other day. It's still quite muggy, and I have to keep the window open or it just gets very stuffy. I think I'm on 34. I know I'm within the 30 range, and I think I'm about there. I'm trying to conserve all my ammo by clubbing a lot of stuff, because I stupidly forgot to refill my box before I came in. And as AC said, the P90 eats ammo like cabbage eats dog. Exactly. It's more uncomfortable than any kind of real heat, to be honest. It's like, you just feel kind of soaked all the time. We can use haste to speed up our attack, recharge, and movement. quality. Right, we have all this full, so it's not going to recharge past full, of course, so we may as well make use of it. We'll slow him. I didn't use up a lot, so we'll... a slow one here. There we go. Might just shoot these because this song and dance is a bit much, isn't it? And they can't take up much, can they? I would say it goes well with rice. I really should. It goes to show that you can never really tell as well. Okay, do I want to club them or... Maybe if I just do like one shot with this, that might help. A bit dizzy, but that should soften him up for the blow. Oh wow, it really did, didn't it? This thing farts on you a bit, but it's not too tough otherwise. Speaking of, so that poisons us, but I think we'll be fine. That said, we can detox. And unless we get a lucky one here, I'm just going to get on that down. Oh no, we might be able to club it. Yeah, that works. See, we're full up on items already again. It's troubling. Yeah, terrible question. $200 from it. That could work. And then maybe a small heal after that, like one of these. This is a very maze-like floor, unfortunately. We had like a full crossroads section. But we've found the exit. We still need the loot room though, so I'm going to go back for that. I'll try and remember where this is though. So this, I believe, was the downwards part of the cross-section. Make more sense once I reach it. Could be right up here. Oh. quite grindy, these Chrysler building back rooms type areas. They all look the same. It's just like a big maze. We have another thing that could work here. Any weakness, but maybe it got taken over by the other screen. Really slow today. Internet's 5G based and there are too many people in town using all the bandwidth. This is a terrible fortune. I'm gonna blame Cabbage on that one. So green. Why would he slow down your internet? So we came from the right. Down here is the exit. And one of these will be the blue room. I really hate it when my internet's being fucked up. Oh my god, it's one of those few things that can really still get me properly angry. And I know a lot of people will be like, you're always properly angry. But, oh no, I don't mean like swearing and ranting. I mean like properly, really fucking angry. I hate internet trouble. It is a terrible fortune. My ancestors howl and cry whenever it happens. Oh, high quality, Jade. High quality, Jade. Have it. Jade, have it. Which is a lot of cabotage. So afterwards, we just go back, down at the cross section, and follow the path and we're out. 4 boxes. This is good because there's lots of loot. It's kind of bad because there might be a monster in one of them. Increased odds of it. Also, I'm not going to have space in my box. My inventory is full. I'll check them all for creatures. Because maybe we can use up a revive and that. You know, that, then we have a slot free, don't we? Okay, no monsters. We instead have to... Ooh. We have a lot of cures. Why don't we get rid of one of them? M1911A5. Very high base stats. That is great for a handgun. It might be worth using that a bit, actually, to save up some ammo. I honestly might do that. And then when the going gets rough, pull out that. Because this could be a kind of stopgap between the club and the machine gun. Like, the club really struggles with the ones that hop about. This eats ammo like cabbage eats dog. This one, I mean. This, yeah, somewhere in between. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Oh, you captured 2 different Banshee screams. This is a great fortune, Jade. Not only just for the coolness of like, oh wow, we've got, you know, the new screams, but I do need to hear them so that I can recognize them. Oh, I swear something happened the other day in Phasmophobia. I'm trying to remember what it was. I had a really annoying bit where I had a Deergen that was going a little quicker than usual. I don't know why, and I mistook it for a Moroi. I thought, oh, maybe this is a Moroi that because my sanity's still high, it's not that fast. And it was a Diogen. And this fucked me over because I crossed Diogen out. I was like, it can't be that. It's going a little quick for that. And then later I went in a hiding place. And you know how that is. When you go in a hiding place, that's like one of the few times you get fucked over by Diogens because they know where you are. Yeah, terrible fortune. It's a rather humiliating fate being killed by a Diogen as well, but well. Yeah, high quality, Jade, high quality. The Banshee Screams is a good fortune. Okay, we can use that on Sussy, and that immediately clears up that slot again, so I like getting armor upgrades for this reason. We have some really good suits of armor here, by the way, so we may have to make a new Sussy at some point and transfer all the good stats from this onto it. Exactly, Jade, exactly. It's a terrible fortune. And if you don't know until it's too late as well, like, there's really not much you can do because you just assume, oh, well, I should be good hiding, right? Because if it's not a Diogen, then hiding is the best option. And you find out it's the worst option. I just assumed it was a Moroi because it seemed to be going. I'm not going to say they've buffed the speed of it a bit because I don't want to go out on a limb and say that, but it did feel like it was going quicker than usual. Yeah, we may never really know why. Anyway, we have boosted up Sussy, so Sussy is now upgraded. Sussy is quite good now. An MG42T card. We're getting a lot of those. My inventory is full. Oh wait, I don't want to trade anything. We'll get rid of another cure. Defense pipe. And that we can use up. Another one for Sussy. We'll keep going. So now we want to go back from where we came here, which I believe is left. Oh yeah, exactly. Because the Hunting Ghost sound recorder one seems really, really harsh. Like any other ghost. I mean, even using a cheese spot, like the piano fin, I couldn't get it with a hand tool. To be fair, it was a tier 2 recorder, which is more difficult, but even so, I couldn't get it. So, any other ghost, it seems almost impossible. But the Dio could work, especially with a tier 3 recorder. Then you can get the Hunting Ghost video recording as well. So, pretty big payday. DOSA, DOSA. Yeah, I think this will be a good stopgap between the club and the machine gun. But this obviously isn't using up quite so much ammo. We can use haste to speed it up a bit. It speeds it up. But that all works out very nicely. Oh, they have the same range. Ah. So even with a tier 3, it'd be very difficult. The directions are helpful for those laughing noises and things like that. Oh wow, I think they need to go back to the drawing board a bit on the recording a ghost for that, because I can only see a Dio being possible then with that, really, to be honest. Now, if Cabbage doesn't manage Outbreak on Saturday, it might be able to stream another game. It could be this, it could be Phasmo. I'm hoping he will manage, but yeah, I'm not holding my breath, let's say. So yeah, that's a possibility. He may actually make it though to Outbreak, which would be a great fortune. I'm feeling lazy. Let's just shoot him. There we go. We have a full PE bar, so we'll probably use some of that. Actually, do I want to go up here, or am I... No, this looks like the right way. It's a high quality, Jade. High quality. Jade Heaven. Jade Heaven. Gotta be a good halfway through this South floors now. Much a which way Western man moment. Although I am playing as a woman, so Western woman. Who have we got here? Oh, by the way, Jade, I'm actually using a sort of AI noise removal thing at the moment for my voice. So if I sound a bit funny, just let me know. And I'm only doing it because earlier in the stream I had quite a lot of background noise out the window. So I figured I'd try it out. I can always turn it off if it's a bit goofy. Helisexuality. Dead have him. Dead have him. There we go. Yeah, this should definitely be saving up ammo versus the machine gun. I like the machine gun, and I'll definitely still be using it. But while I'm low, I'll, yeah. Where's my current gun? Here it is. Now, did I come from up or down? I can't actually remember now. So when a fight goes on too long, I kind of forget which way I was heading from. Oh no, we had a cross section, didn't we, where it was like left or right. That I honestly think I can just club. quite a dweeby, weedy selection of enemies. We'll just club him down. But yeah, did I come from this way? I think I kind of did. Yeah, because I came from up here, and I was like, which way do I go? So I want to go back down there. See, when the fights go on too long, I forget, like, which way was I pointing when I came there? It's, troubling, Forge. Now, they're a bit much for this club, so we want the little handgun again. Soften him up a lot. He's the sort of meaner one out of these. These are just goofy little barkers. Not only the exit, but we also want the loot room, of course. So, 2 things to find for each floor. Deal out quite a bit of damage, so I'm going to try and just get him quickly. Unfortunately, we're left vulnerable like that, so I shouldn't have done it right near him. That's the lift. Yeah, we don't need that yet. That'll be once we've got through all of the floors. Right. This is the loot room. This goes well with rice. I'm gonna swap to the machine gun in case we have the really overpowered, goofy little Barker thing, so before I even think about replacing, I'll check for him. Okay, no goofy Barker. We must use some stuff. I'm gonna go with a Cure M. Okay, that upgrades our machine gun. If I can find it. There it is. And this is a Maverick. A shotgun. Ah. Could try that for a bit. I don't know how that uses ammo. If it's one shot per blast, or if each pellet uses it, I'm not sure. We'll try out that for a bit. Not exactly the P90, but it has a hell of a lot of weapon slots. And probably better than a handgun. So we'll try that. Now that we've had the loot room, now we only need the Excel on this floor, and then we're ready for the next one. I'm also tinkering with, like, what the best volume for this game is as well. Oh, I like the way it looks, so she's holding it. Doesn't seem to be a lot of shotguns in this game. Anyway, as I was saying, I've lowered the volume a little bit on the game. If it's still too loud, I can always turn it down more. Or if it's too quiet when I'm not talking, I can also turn it back up. So, again, everyone's input, that's kind of everything for me. I definitely need that. Ooh, that's good. I like that. It seems to use the same ammo type, and it doesn't seem to be using a ton of it up. Fastest fit in the world, but I like it. Though a 280 would actually work here, that would be pretty much full health. In fact, a tiny bit under. And how are we doing for ammo? Not amazing, to be honest, but we'll keep going. Used up 5 things there, so that's pretty good. How is everyone doing, by the way? Heather, Claudia, something else? I mean, we may have a really no. So this, I'm thinking, has to be floor 5 or 6 out of the ones I'm on. Haste, so we're a bit quicker with this. Try and dodge that if I can. I can't. Ah well. Quality, Jade. Quality. Jade, have it. Jade, have it. There we go. Up 12 shots there, right? So I assume we're doing well for that. I can't remember again. Did I come from up or down? Probably came from down if I came from the stairs, right? And this seems to be a really long straight path, so I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Yeah, this looks about right to me. We Could do with using some health. Ooh. Again, haste, and then we'll just spam this. We got his ball as well. Could be described as heaven. Sometimes it makes sense to use like multiple small ones rather than that. So we have down or left. Try this. We have the loot room nearby, or this feels like it is an attack there. I don't know why. I'm expecting a dead end, to be honest. No, not yet. That's confusing because this looks exactly the same. We'll keep going right. This has got to be a dead end, yeah. Okay, we'll try down. If that doesn't work, we take left all the way back, and then I think it was, ooh, maybe up or left, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it'll be left. Looks the same in this level. Okay, that is the exit, so that is good, but we need the loot room. I'm gonna try and remember where this is, but it's very difficult because again, everywhere quite literally looks the same. It is like the same sort of backgrounds used, so it's almost impossible to figure out where you're going. We want to go from here down. And then I think we want to go left again. So this is the Chinatown theme, which I feel is a great fortune. Makes my ancestors smile. Nope. Haste works. gotta speed this up. Some major voodoo heals, I think. And left, yeah. This should hopefully lead to the room. Not, I guess we have to go right and then somewhere else from there. Ah, here we are. Quite high quality, really, these rooms. They go well with rice. Again, we might have a monster, so we preemptively switch to the ultimate weapon. We have one slot free. We have a monster. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Hammer. He looks goofy, but he can deal out a lot of damage. Like that just took all my health. And that just straight out killed me, but I have some revives. Those are nasty little things. They're very goofy looking, but they deal a shit ton of damage. Okay, that is good armor. Goes well with rice. And now I think we want to go right, and then down, and then maybe down again? I can't remember. We'll figure it out. Also swap back now that the nasty buck is done. Yeah, this is true. They seem to have like a pretty high rate of giving bows, which is useful because it almost feels like you use one, you're given another. And I have quite a few stashed away, so as long as I keep, at least 1 or 2 revives, then I'm pretty good for them. Yeah, they take my health, but I'm revived and frees up a bit of inventory space anyway. Also, we can use some of these, speaking of that. More space. And yeah, it beats just discarding them, doesn't it? I think there's going to be a T section where we go down, and then that leads us to the door. I could be wrong. Oh, what? I think it was the centipede thing again, the one that sort of splits up into 4 different sections. Thankfully, it wasn't as tough as the first time I encountered it, because I've got that P90 and lots of ranked up guns now. Either way, we must be on like 35 or 6 now, maybe even 37. So we're getting through this set of back rooms. Once we have and we reach the next boss, then we'll go to do a little bit of a museum, rank up more, break up the sort of monotony of this, and keep on going. So we must be getting a lot of this now, because I've gone through quite a few floors today. So we have up or right. We will try right. Dead end. Okay, that makes this straightforward. We only have up then. Also, high quality, Frost. High quality. Now we have left or up. We will try left. Which gives us another choice, left or down. We'll try... We'll try down. Ooh. Okay, that could be worse. So we'll aim for you first. They're dealing out a lot though, aren't they? There we go. Nearly done. Now I can't remember, did we enter here through... See, I think I took a downwards turn, so we probably want to go down. That's always the problem when one of those fights goes on too long. I'm like, where do we come from? Here a lift is. I should probably also use some help, but oh, for God's, everywhere has like twists and turns. Ooh, terrible fortune. Go left. How am I meant to keep track of all the different choices I've made? Oh, for God, there's more? Okay, I can't. My memory isn't that good. I can't track all of these. Still need to loot. Even if we find the exit, we have to find the loot room and somehow remember where the exit is. You know what? Maybe an energy shot. Try and kill him quick. Guess. Wasn't as much as I was hoping for. There we go. The loot room. Okay, well that's one less thing we need to find. Now we only need the exit and we don't have to track another thing afterwards. That's always good. Ammo. It's not really going up much, which is a little concerning. Whoa. What's the damage on these? So that's 82. That is actually higher. So maybe we should be using that. 71 for range. Okay, so less range. This is obviously far more powerful than any of them, but it also sprays bullets everywhere, which is not really ideal when you need to save it up. We'll go with that for now. Oh, a monster. Oh, ooh, ooh. We need a machine gun then, don't we? Oh, fucking hell. Look how much health he took. Just straight out just kills you like that. Give a revive if you use one up, so as long as I keep one of them, I'm good. And a tool. I am. I might make a save at like the very last one and like reload though, because I heard that you lose the ability to do New Game Plus if you complete it all. And I'm not sure I want to lose that, so yeah. I guess I'll deal with that when I come to that. Yeah, they deal a huge amount of damage. So I gotta be really, really careful with that. And basically, the revive is the way, really. Okay, why don't I reload some of my guns? You can see how that just chews away all my ammo. We'll swap to the handgun, I think. Shotgun looks and sounds better, but I feel like this is probably more effective. And we'll use some health. Yeah, we could probably use that. We don't want to get like fucked over on the final boss at the end of this though, because we might not have enough ammo, and if we start using a club, we're kind of shit out of luck, really. It was the Maverick. Now these are goofy Barker enemies, which I feel we can club, save a bit of ammo. To speed it up. And then I see no reason why I can't just smack them, really. Especially that one. I mean, he's just goofy back here. Up my ammo on those when it's quite short on it, and yeah, those are pretty easy. Oh yeah, you're good. You're good, Frost. You're good. No, I don't regret the P90. I don't regret the P90. And honestly, the P90 would be just fine. It would be just fine if I had remembered to fill up this ammo crate, which I stupidly forgot. Probably like 36 or 7, I would guess. So I have a full PE bar. Maybe a supercharged energy shot could just one-shot him. And that's an alternative to the club, which doesn't take forever, I guess. I'm gonna try that. Make sure we go him and not his ball. Not a one shot, but it does more or less the same thing. And now I don't have to piss around for ages. And we haven't used up much ammo. 2 bullets, 3. Right, what are we looking like now? We probably want some health. Okay, no PE, but we have plenty of things on us here. I'm gonna swap to the club again, because we are really low on ammo, actually. And I just hope we have enough for the final boss. And yeah, these are just club. These are definitely not worthy of any more than a club. I guess there's a lot of them, so they can all reach me, but meh, we're clubbing them. It's quite a lot of that to dodge. We'll use a health kit. There we go. They kind of do look like cabbages, actually. I think they could be cabbage in disguise, and he's just farting everywhere. That seems like something cabbage might do. Okay, how about medicine 2? I think we took one of them. I guess I should use more of my cures as well, rather than detox. And leaving it out with some of that. We will be at the end of this set of floors soon, by the way. So, we'll get there. Now, last time I slipped up a bit here, and I didn't equip the machine gun before open the boxes. It may not be necessary, but if we have a monster hiding in there, we want to be ready to blast him. PSG-1. Oh wow! Oh, Heather. Ooh, Heather. That could be good, especially with that range. My inventory is full. We won't. First, we'll check for the creature. I don't know if it tells you the creature's there if your inventory's packed. I'm kind of guessing that it does, and so I'm, yeah. Okay, we'll go with Cure Poison, because a detox cures that pretty quickly for not much PE. I don't think we got a sniper rifle yet. Bullet cap +3 is good. We will put that on our, what do you call it? The super weapon. The P90. Because it is a really, really good gun, by the way. Makes short work of basically everything. I didn't just trying to save up some ammo for it. And you can see how much is loaded into that versus the others. Like, oh, the PSG-1, 19. E90, 236. Even the MP5 only has 29 in it at the moment. Anyway, we'll do that. And check the other boxes. A full cure. That goes well with rice. Oh, I don't want to swap. Nah. What could we get rid of here? Do we have another cure poison? If not, I'm going to say a cure M. Yeah, we'll get rid of a cure M then. That is a tool. Just thinking if I would want to use the tool on any of these. Not sure. We'll leave it for now. I want to make sure that I have enough to enough space to get everything without getting rid of, you know, major things like the T cards or stuff like that. I think I do, but there's a lot of stuff on me. Is this where I came from? I don't remember if I came from the left or the right. I can take 2 shots as well. Okay, we'll try and just energy shot one of you. This claims it has a really good range, but I'm not really seeing it myself, to be honest. That's a lot of damage. I want to say the music volume seems louder than usual. Okay, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I will, I'm going to OBS and I will adjust it a bit. Also, high quality authentic, fan. High quality. Now, I do appreciate, see, a lot of people won't tell you these things. But I do like to know so that I can, you know, dial it in and get it just right. So I had it at like -3 decibels. I'm going to go for -6. And hopefully that's a little bit more in line with it. If not, just let me know. Even if it's just a tiny bit too loud. Because that's why I'm doing it. You know, I can dial it in. I can adjust it. It's feedback is extremely valuable. Dead. And he's dead. Lots of ammo, that's great. Kind of feel like I was doing better with the handgun though, so we'll re-equip that. Like they say the range is great, but it didn't feel all that amazing to me, so we'll stick with that. The voodoo heal, and maybe some health kits as well. Oh dear, Babu. Can we really leave it on that number with a good conscience? I think we will. We might be cursed, but we haven't know. Am I even going the right way? I'm not sure. Yeah, see, that seemed to do a hell of a lot more damage. Quite spooky, quite sus. I honestly can't remember if this is where I came from. I guess we'll find out. I think it might be. Ah, terrible fortune. See, when a fight goes on ages, you just forget, like, hold on, which way did I come in from? Especially if you move around a lot during it. Maybe I should try to stick to the side where I came from, and that way it's less likely to happen. Rest of the way. Because he should be softened up and the other one's a piece of piss anyway. Yeah, there we go. Piece of shit. There we go. A mixed fortune. No, this is totally good, Hunter. I do appreciate you letting me know. Because this is exactly the kind of thing I want to know. A lot of people will put up with it and will be like, you know, I don't want to bother him. I don't want to trouble him. I'll just, yeah, it's a little bit. So, well, nah, I want to get this just right. So, we go back to the drawing board. And we put this down to -9. -9 decibels. If it's still a tiny, even if it's just a tiny bit too loud, by the way, just tell me and I'll keep it going. Yeah, energy shot. Often I use it thinking like, oh, this will surely do the trick, especially if I have a full bar. And then it just doesn't quite deliver. The Hunter is for MVP, high quality. Also high quality game in Skeleton, high quality. Have a. There we go. And I guess we'll add one of those to the mix, and now we're full. Ooh. Those are kind of annoying, so I think a gun. Although we can steal ammo from them. So yeah, we'll try club them. See how, I mean, they're annoying though, they just sort of jump about here. The mixing is a bit funky in this game, by the way, like the sound is very loud for some reason. There we go, we got ammo from him. I think the key is getting them as they jump on you. Check. There we go. I hit him there, I know he's gonna land. And we got him. that's 30 bullets we got, so that's good. Yeah, we've been low on ammo, so we need that. I know it looks like, oh, we're taking all this damage, but we can voodoo heal it anyway. Not to mention medicine free. I've heard of you, just haven't watched your videos. I'm an anti-griefer, also started using a savage. Any tips? No tips for you, I'm afraid. Been a very, very, very long time since I played GTA, so I'm afraid you have come to a channel that is no longer in that business. I mean, I could give you tips based on like 2017's GTA, but that is a totally different game now. Yeah, like I haven't played in so long. Anything I give you, I'd be talking out my ass, really. Okay. That's good, because I want to get it, like, just right. Just perfect. And I've actually got this as a filter on OBS. I have, like, the gain turned down. Yeah, it's literally a gain filter, but I've got it on sort of minus settings to lower it. And this will be useful because I can leave this on and I can just turn it off for other games, turn it on for Parasite Eve, and it's useful. We'll go with minus 12. And hopefully that reins it in quite well. Can even, maybe even minus 10 rather. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I've just played. It's not even, part of it is that the game's gone to shit a bit really in GTA, but also like I've just played it so long that I had to tie it out. This is a good fortune again. A gun have it. Gun have it. I don't remember. I'm not sure it does, See, when I pause here, it's just a blank screen. I can get this menu, but this is all in-game stuff. It doesn't look like it does. High quality, again. High quality. You get some rest. You're gonna have it. You're gonna have it. Gun is high quality, actually, if you didn't know. Okay, so I'm assuming it's down. And the other thing is that because I'm turning down these settings in OBS rather than the actual game, I can't hear how much I've turned it down. So that's why I'm so reliant on you lot, because only you lot can hear watching the stream how quiet it is or isn't. Very, very, very unlikely, Gaming Skeleton. I might with 6. Depends if they decide to charge through the nose for it or not. But 5 is yeah, I've done about like 10 years of that. I don't really feel the need for more. It pulls in the views, sure, but the views can suck it, quite frankly. I'm more interested in just enjoying the game than I'm doing. Oh, that is true. There is a car wash update. Oh, yeah, I get you again. You're good. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You have the boss. I do not want to use a save state, but I will have it there as a safety blanket. And like if I really if I die and then I know I'm going to be pissed off all the way through the stream, I might have to just go against my pride and just use the save state. Oh yeah, I played far too long. I played like I played since it released on the 360, so you can imagine why I'm a little tired out from it. But here we used a P90, and we just pray that we've got enough ammo, really, to get through it. We do have a load of revives and quite a lot of medicine free. So I think we'll be good, just so long as we've got the bullets for this. Now, who have we got this time? We have whatever the fuck that thing is. It doesn't look all that... Oh my god. I was going to say he doesn't look too clever because he's quite slow, but that attack was quite mean, I guess. And that did a ton of damage. We'll try that. I'm thinking if we just do one shot here, then that saves ammo. We are left vulnerable, and that was 844 damage. We have a revive. So he's quite slow, but he deals out a lot of damage. And I think we blew his head off, so there's that. I'm just really paranoid about running out of ammo, you see. Maybe I shouldn't be. This game is old. I like old games. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Usually I'd be a bit more concerned there, but I had so many different, revives and other things that I felt quite secure. And that gave us a decent amount of XP. Quality, everyone. Quality. Never. Never. And we have the all-important Chrysler Key 4. Okay. Quality. Quality. And that will have cleared out some of those items as well. We don't really want to throw away our revives, but obviously, if we have hundreds of them, then they do need using, don't they? We now, I think we head back. Maybe we use some medicines as well. And we'll top it off with... That gets us almost full. That's good enough for me. Now, we're gonna... How near is the lift? See, I'm wondering if it makes more sense to go up and use the lift, or go... I think we have to go back and use the lift. There's a lot of floors in this building. But, yeah, we're making good progress. We're definitely more than halfway. Probably more like sort of 2/3, really. Quality, everyone. Quality. So we're going to go and save. We're going to go and organize things a bit. And then I think we're going to do some museum. We'll have like the T-Rex and some other things. Because they, believe it or not, they actually rank you up much more than this level. So that'll be good. The floor is made of floor. I agree. Where the fuck is that lift? Well, most of it, although it's a long path, is quite straightforward. Like, where did the lift go? I'm assuming here? So, for reference next time, we go here, down, and then I think it's a straightforward, just a long twisty path, but not many choices, so it's all right. Yeah, we are on the 40th floor right now. So yeah, we got 30 of them left. So 3 sets. They do them in like sets of 10, and then you get to a then you get a boss and a key, and you get to go back down. High quality, Hunter. High quality. Oh, you're good. You're good, Gavin Skellin. Gavin Skellison Haver. Hunter is high quality. Haver. Haver. Ooh. A little bit hot in here, actually. I might turn on the fan thing. So, NYPD. This is our little base of operations. Then we go museum. And then, if we have time, we do a bit more Chrysler building. I figured leaving the museum there sort of helps break up the sort of, endless floors of the back rooms. What is something hot? I'm curious now. We may have a really know. This time we'll definitely top up that ammo crate. Great fortune, Daniel. Great fortune. Ever. I'm afraid it's the wrong day of the week for me to, to play Phasmo or stream Phasmo, but it's still a great fortune. And I'm gonna say ever as well. Let me describe this heaven. I think I'm just gonna start saving in the top slot just to make it easier for when I want to, when I start up and I'm like, oh, which one did I save? I can just remember. Yeah, I leave it at the top. For the most part, anyway, there will be some times where I want to make a separate save. I am in spirit. I am there in spirit. Check my stats the other day. The ghost I've died most to is a green gin. Because, of course. High quality, everyone. High quality. Ever. Okay, we have some sorting stuff out to do. Now, our box is actually quite densely packed full of shit. But we'll move what we can. And then if we run out of space here, we can look at, I don't know, upgrading things and removing things and that kind of stuff. Probably a good idea to keep a handgun on me for when I'm low on ammo. That said, as long as I just fill the fucking thing up, then I'm pretty good, really. Oh, I just heard someone sneezing really, really loudly outside. That reminded me of myself. Equality. So we have club. If we, have a really weedy enemy that can just, be just smacked. We have that if we need a bit more than a club, but not quite a machine gun. This, unfortunately, is stuck on us. It's a plot thing. And we have the ultimate gun. Okay. Where is the ammo crate? We reload. And we absolutely pack this thing full of bullets. I agree. High quality. I do again. I do. The range isn't quite as good as it claims it is, but it is still high quality. Goes well with rice. So, from here, let's see. Is there anything I want to put away? Not really on the equipment. How are we doing for bonus points? I don't think we got enough to really make any upgrades to this. I think we look at storing items. But before that, I actually need to piss. So I will be back in one moment. I think you may be right, Hunter. Also, I am back, and I am pissed, and I now have another Coke. Also, we have a essay and a cat. We have a cat. We have the cat man, the king of Sweden. TH700R. 4. Very high quality, I would say. I would say Heather as well. Also high quality, Jade. High quality. Now, here might be where we're packed full. And yeah, you take a look. It's pretty packed. So, you see how many revives we've got? Fucking hell. I guess we could give him some trading cards. That opens up slots on things to upgrade them. But I kind of have no need to use them, if that makes any sense. Like, the only thing I really want to do that with is my machine gun, which is already fully done. He is a catkin. He's high quality. Described as ever. We will see if there's any kind of crappy armor that we could use to like, you know, buff up Saucy while also using up tools and getting rid of it in the process. Kind of annoying that we can't get rid of Club 1 when we have Club 4. But, oh well. Right, what is our best shotgun? And yeah, there's things here that could go. Let's find some really shitty armor that doesn't really have anything going for it. And just scrap it for parts. None of these so far fit the bill. It's not bad. It's not amazingly good either, but I think we can get rid of that. So SP vest 2, and there was another one. I think it might have been a CM vest. We'll get rid of a whole bunch of vests. And that uses up not only the armor, but the tool. So what were we going for? SP vest 2, was it? I think it was. So we'll go with that. About me not muting my mic. I do not understand. I can never really tell. Okay, so that's buffed Saucy. Again, look for a kind of meh armor. That has a good ability on it, so I'm not going to get rid of that yet. It has a decent ability, but we already have that same one on a lot of things, so CM Vest 1 is, that's going to get it. And this is all clearing up spaces, so we can finally put things away again. And Saucy gets stronger. We could probably stand to lose that. These have some decent abilities on them. And that has really high base stats. Although if we have SV Vest Suit 2, why do we need SV Suit 1? We have a CM Vest 2 as well, so we could probably get rid of CM Jacket, I think. These are the kind of boring stuff that I don't go through enough, and then I get a packed inventory. Okay, that works. We'll try some more. The 2 extra inventory slots is a good ability, so I don't want to lose that. Hmm. Keep looking. There'll be something here that I'm okay with sacrificing. Possibly that. I think that can go. Yeah, SP Protector. And that has that auto thing, so we could probably get rid of, I don't know, CM Vest 2. So CM Vest 2, SP Protector. I'm going to hold off there because I can't remember all that many things. That's got quite a lot to give, actually, as well. Now, SP Protector. This is only my second one, actually, so not that many. That doesn't have a lot to give, but it does get it out of the way, and it does buff it up a little bit, so I think it's worth it. I wonder if there are any suits of armor with like 6 slots on them. Anyway, we keep going through. So we got to what? Where were we? That can go to KV jacket. I think SP suit can as well. Oh, that does a very high base. Still, nah. KV jacket, SP suit, KV suit 1. I'm gonna get rid of all of those. Just have to remember their fucking names. KV jacket. Oh yeah, they're all lined up. That's useful. It kind of doesn't have anything to give, though. Literally nothing. So, that's a bit of a waste. Yeah, there's literally nothing it has to give. So, a bit of a issue with my plan there. The next one might. Yeah, that does. And so does that. Okay, that should be some spaces cleared up. Yeah, this is true. Because we've got it buffed up quite a lot now, actually. And now we can afford to finally put some things away. Right. So we have a machine gun, handgun, club. And yeah, all that's looking good. Back to items. We have a lot to put away here. And the cards can be used to add extra slots to things within reason. You can't do it infinitely. But they, yeah, I don't have that many things I want to add slots to. I want to use them on like the good stuff, not the shitty things. Maybe I need to grind out more junk and get like another super weapon that I can pour upgrades into. Then I could do some of that. I'm going to swap these two out because we're going to go to the museum. We're going to put that away. And actually, we're really going to try and put away as much as we humanly can. Yep. Oh, good. isn't as much as I thought. Where are all, I thought we used up a bunch of tools. I guess I was wrong. Okay, that's still full. Let's see, that's not great. There's a lot of hit on us here. I guess we could just aim to use a lot of this stuff. I think that's what we're going to do, because we could be here all day, couldn't we? The charms actually don't, as far as I'm aware. There's one of them that you literally can't get off you, though, so that's unfortunate. I think we're going to go to the museum. We're going to go around killing, and then maybe we'll try to use up health, and when we run out of room, and yeah, you know how it goes. We'll upgrade a bit. There are a lot of cures, but they do go well with rice. They tell Heather. Okay. We break up the monotony of it all now with a bit of museum, so a little bit different to the back rooms. We'll probably get the T-Rex boss today as well. We do have to be very careful not to go too far though, because I remember reading that there is a door somewhere which is open and covered in goo, and if you go through this door, you can't finish the Chrysler building. So we want to look out for that. I think it might be on the 4th floor, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, we're going for XP now. And hopefully we can use up some of that health and cure this and that in the process. They give you a shit ton of XP here too. Really a lot. Have we searched all of the 1st floor? I kind of think we have. We will go through it again, why not? We got like 1,000 XP for that tiny little thing. This is true again. Agun is correct. I must, yeah. I'm gonna try and use them at least. Because if I use them, I can tell myself, well, I did use it. So less voodoo healing, more medicine healing, I think. That way I use them up, and I can say, well, technically I used it, and then, yeah, I don't have to just dump them everywhere. Here we have 2 ways. We have up here and down here. Very technical descriptions, by the way. Use clamp key. I think it just loops around, doesn't it? Which is okay. We'll just check for sure, though. It's been so long since I've been here, I gotta refresh my memory. Aside from the ammo it uses up, this thing is ridiculously good. And because we got a lot of that, we don't have to worry too much anyway. I'm assuming this takes us back to the sort of lobby, in which case we go back and try the other path. But all these enemies are great. This is getting us tons of XP. There we go, we leveled up. Great fortune. We now have Liberate, which liberates our mitochondrial control. This might be that really overpowered one that we, oh, I forget how it worked. Like you turn into a sort of demon or something. Got some junk there too. You can get another super weapon if we get enough of that. Maybe I should aim for that in my spare time, get another super weapon. Yeah, I think this is the really, really, really powerful one. Which I'll demonstrate on the next set of enemies. Also, our health bar has grown. We can use more. Great. And I assume this leads to the sort of lobby area. It does. Okay, that's good. It's slightly more powerful than this one. Also, we can use some of our bonus points on that gun. So, I'll just make it a tiny bit more powerful. There we go. That's actually a crazy boost to that. It's almost 300. Basically, any enemy should be a breeze of that. Even the bosses are not that tough now. I'll demonstrate the superpower if I have enough PE for it. I do not. You need a full bar. But we're not far off that, so... Yeah, so... There we go. So that's quite interesting. Basically, you do it and she just kills everything with winds and... It uses up all your thing, but it's pretty good. Unnecessary really here though, but I wanted to demonstrate it. Okay. In fact, that probably would have been quicker to just hose them down. But it's a nice display. Also saves ammo, so there's that too. Now we had an upwards path somewhere. Probably here. And this can lead here as well as to those stairs. I know this is probably very obvious for anyone who's played the game before, but I've been in for like 2 or 3 weeks because I've been doing that Chrysler building thing. So I need to remap this in my head. We're getting tons of XP along the way, so it's all good. For some reason, couldn't use the PCSX2 emulator installer on my USB. I have Outbreak 1 and 2 on the USB, so I just have to set up the emulator on PC and move those ROMs over and then register. Okay, that sounds good. You will want the translation patch and that little bit of stuff. You might want to get that on the other PC, although they should be pretty safe to get. The PCSX2, I believe they have a portable version, which can be just sort of placed anywhere and used. And they have like a non-portable version, which is properly installed into like, program files and all of that. That might be what's causing issues with the USB. Not 100% sure though, so I don't quote me on that. Oh, that's actually really good then, because that saves you that whole step. I imagine they will be. Don't be too alarmed if you see the odd bit of Japanese, because the translation patch itself doesn't fully do everything. That's the overwhelming majority of it, but there are a couple of parts of it that are still in that. So there's a few menus that are a little bit awkward to navigate. So don't feel like, oh yeah, this was lying if it doesn't, because yeah, most of it will be translated though. So that saves you a whole load of bullshit actually. All you really need then is PCSX to set up a few sort of network things, which I go through in a very tedious and pedantic and very slow manner in the guide, so should be easy enough to follow. And yeah, you're pretty much good. PCX, I would say PCSX2 is easily the safest and most legitimate of the things you're going to be getting from here, by the way. Like the ROMs, obviously, I can see why you'd be a little bit, ooh, don't want to download those on my new PC right away. The other things as well. But PCSX2 is very well established. It's literally it's more than 20 years old now. It's been around a very long time. It has a very good reputation. It's not some sussy bullshit. It's pretty legitimate as far as yeah, emulators go. That's really is like the safest one you could get. So we have here and here. So I'm very happy that you are going through with it, because I would love to play Outbreak with you. There might be some stressful points and some bits that you're not crazy on, but there's also some really good times to be had. Oh yeah, he'll probably be all right. If not, we can always me and him will sort something out. The amount of XP I'm getting for such piddly enemies is a great fortune, I have to say. Okay, this is floor 2. That is quite just nothing really, is it? Oh no, I did survive one round of it. There we go. This is true, Carrot. You are true. You must be brainwashed. Never we trust. Now, Cabbage is not a dishonest man. He is green. He is many things, but he is not dishonest. Quite high quality, even, actually. I'm not sure if we've been yet. I think we have, but we keep going anyway. And this is just making them really trivial to kill. They're nothing, are they? That'll be photosynthesis, right? There we go. Have it. That's a high quality cabbage. High quality. Cabbage have it. Cabbage have it. That looks like we can get in there. Maybe not. we have a no. We have a tell. A bit packed full of stuff again. We'll try use some medicine. Good, we got shitty medicine twos. They don't do a lot, so we use our multiple. That saves up quite a lot of space. Now we don't need to get out that way. I did read about that. I must admit, when I saw you post about it, my back was against the wall because I was like, wait, he hasn't played Outbreak yet. Why should I do this? But now I understand better. It is your ADHD ways, so I will get this friend slot. Looks high quality as well. Should go well with rice. This stuff, there's lots of different branching paths, but they all mostly sort of lead to each other, which helps to sort of, you know, get your head around it. So this would take us down to the very first floor lobby. Takes us somewhere else. This, I don't really remember. We'll see. I think it might be like a balcony of sorts. No, it's where Clamp died. Okay, and it seems to be a dead end, so that's good. Kind of. Well, we don't have to search that way now, do we? I will get this friend slot, and we'll go well with rice. Speaking of, friend slot kind of does go well with rice, doesn't it? Pretty good fortune. Get so much more XP for the enemies here, even though they're being literally just steamrolled over right now. Oh yeah, the friend slop is not bad, by the way. I like friend slop. Friend slop goes well with rice. There's something to be said for friend slot. You know, back in the day when PS2 games had like split screen multiplayer, it had a similar vibe to friend slot. You know, just getting together with a friend, and even though you could see each other's screens, so there wasn't going to be a lot of serious PvP, it was still, you could have a good time. Exactly. Sometimes I would say, give me friend slop or give me death. It can go well with rice. I think this might be one of those sussy little rooms where you had that corner where you couldn't really see what the fuck you were doing. Which is okay if it is, because then we don't have to go down there. We know we've cleared that. Oh, we've even got save points there. That's great. I cannot find where this is. The depth is all a bit fucky, so I'm like, where is this? Exactly. I mean, I guess phasmophobia could vaguely be described that way. I feel like there's a little more to it, though. There's a little more... It's sort of deep enough for it to be like, well, okay, it's not just there to play with friends, and yeah, there is some element of actually, you know, some depth to it, I guess. And Parasite Eve does, which is actually why I'm even playing it again in the first place. Because I did have a playthrough before, but it's been so long ago. I thought to myself, I'd like to play Parasite Eve 2, but I want to refresh my memory on the first game firsthand. So, yeah, it does have a sequel, Parasite Eve 2, which is said to be a bit more Resident Evil-like, actually. Then there's Parasite Eve 3, which apparently people don't really like, but I will give it a try either way. And And that was the right answer, but we've had that. This is true. This is true. Phasmophobia is more of a spooky game, really. Spooky fortune, you could say. Now, I think this led out to a balcony. It did. Okay. So we're going to take the stairs. We're going to check out the 3rd floor as much as we can. And then the 4th, we just have to be wary for that all-important point of no return. Oh, by the way, Cabbage, so my voice doesn't sound funny or anything right now. Because I have that AI noise removal filter I was talking about the other day. There was a load of noise and shit going on outside my window earlier when I started today. So I figured, I'll give that a try. So far, no one's noticed anything funny. And there will undoubtedly be some kind of artifacts and things, but yeah, so you don't notice anything either. So I may stick with it from now on. I may stick with it until I see that it's not, need. Well, I guess it depends how much noise there is, or if I have the window open or not. But it's good to know that it's an option anyway. And it does do quite a good job of conking out all the noises. It is. It's in there by default. It is, so you would go to your audio source, like your mic. You would go to filters, and there's like noise reduction or something. There's 2 settings. There's RN noise, which is the one I've got right now. It's supposed to be more taxing on your computer, but better quality. And then there's Speaks, SPEEX or something. That's like the lower end one that kind of gives you a bit more artifacts, really. Could be worth testing both, though. See, that's why I was telling you about it. Like, it does work quite well. And so I was thinking, this might be useful for Cabbage, because I know you tend to have a bit more background noise issues than I do. Like, I have some, especially when there's like some stupid siren outside, stupid cops going by. But for the most part, I don't have that much, whereas you have quite a lot. So I figured it might be useful. There is a NVIDIA one that isn't there by default. The RN noise one uses more of your CPU. NVIDIA's one uses more of your GPU. And it's meant to be really good. Everyone raves about it. Personally, I found for my voice, RN noise worked better for it. And emulation is quite CPU heavy, and it doesn't seem to be causing an issue for me right now, so ideally you want to test, really, an experiment. It might be that for your voice the other one works better, for mine this one. It's worth having a look. Though the NVIDIA one does need like installing separately, whereas RN noise is right there. So you might want to start with RN noise and just see how it goes. I'm actually going to go back for now. I feel like we haven't been here yet. That's true. They would be heavier on the GPU though, whereas emulation is all CPU stuff. It's worth experimenting and just sort of see which works better for you. Or maybe none of them work. It's entirely possible. You might see that there's, don't like all these artifacts. It's a little funny sounding. So, yeah, they're very easy to, most of them are very easy to set up, by the way. So, literally just go to filters. You'll find it no problem. Yeah, that is true. You have like the next generation of graphics cards compared to me. You have like the 40 something series. So that's obviously, I'm still on a 30 thing. Seems like a little bit of a waste, another one, so we'll just keep looking around. Oh, yeah. How much VRAM is on it? Is it 8, 12? I can't remember. VRAM will be like video memory. Generally, any kind of memory you hear, it will be that. It honestly, it might give you a bit more sort of peace of mind, knowing like, okay, it's sort of filtering out any background noise. Because I know how it is to be sort of a bit self-conscious of like, oh, can everyone hear like my family outside or other noises? It's not good. It might help with that. We'll try the downwards path next if this doesn't go anywhere. But honestly, I'm more than fine just killing these enemies because they're ranking me up all the time. Look how easy he was. Yeah, that would be a terrible fortune. I'm kind of dreading the day something breaks in my computer. Because inevitably it will at some point, something has to give. And I have had it a couple of years now. I'm kind of dreading that. I just want it to just keep working smoothly and then I can just focus on actually making stuff rather than diagnosing, so which part failed and opening it up and all that fun stuff. It's not for me. So that probably lead down to kind of lobby area, I think. It's not necessarily where we want right now. Still have some slots. Yeah, that's the thing. I have a pretty good setup for that. Mainly because I started off with shittier mics, which really were not the best ones to be using. Like I had that lavalier at one point, and that let in a ton of background noise. And so I kind of really treated my room around that. And so I've got like some foam on my door and I've got it really quite tightly sealed the door. So not a lot gets in. It's really when I open my window that I get the background noise. But because I've treated it so carefully, you combine that with a dynamic mic, which already rejects it quite well, you get very, very little. Like, if anything, this noise filter, I probably don't really need it right now. Earlier on, though, there was all this crap going on outside. Like, there was some sort of tool someone was using, and it was really fucking loud. So I figured, perfect time to test it out, right? So you are high quality, everyone. High quality. There's a bunch of Heathers in my chat. Great fortune. Heather. Heather. I think there was one more path on this floor to check. Then I check out the 4th floor. That probably has a bit more stuff around, because I don't think we checked that one out much. goes to show you never really know. So, is there anything you've got in mind that you're thinking of, like, putting in the setup? If you're thinking you want a bigger desk. I feel like we've been here. Check this. I recognize the question. Yeah, I think I recognize this. Yeah, so we've been there. I guess I'll check the door just to be sure. A mixer does help. Hold on, am I being called? Give me one moment. Okay, I am back. Sadly, I was called. I do have some dinner, so I must attend to that pretty soon before it gets cold. Unfortunate. But on the other hand, I didn't get cooled down super early like I did in my last Parasite Eve stream. So we got quite a bit done. Well, I'll do a tiny bit more, wrap it up, and I'll have to see you on around, I guess. Yeah, a sound mixer would be a good fortune. I would say, though, that you should definitely look at, finding more out about sound and sort of techniques and things before getting equipment. That's, when I looked at a lot of, like, audio nerd YouTubers, that was the big thing they all stressed, is like, and they had examples of like, oh, here's this cheap, shitty mic, you can get really good sound. There's an element of that. Because you do have quite a lot of filters in OBS as well, and you can get like external plugins and stuff. Although I will say the audio mixer is nice. It is high quality. I mean, you can hear the difference between before I had it and then with all the extra little things I've got with it. It makes my mic, which is not expensive by any means, punch well above its weight. So it is a good fortune. And where does this lead again? Oh. That's that boss we had in the last bit. I guess I'll quickly kill him and then get back to the, go down for dinner. So now we know where we want to go if we want to get to, like, extra stuff, I guess. Because we definitely didn't have him before. Try that on him. She does a hell of a lot of damage to this. Yeah, this is true. That's always an awkward problem when you're trying to like get some room in your setup. It hasn't killed him, but it did a lot. He's probably nearly dead. Yeah, he's done. That'll be a shit ton of XP. Level up. There we go. Don't want to go too far. Oh. Oh. I don't really want a boss fight right now. I want to... Yeah. I have a dinner, and I must... I guess if I can speedily do the boss before it gets cold, that could work. My body feels like it's gonna burn up. Okay. Right. There we go. Ammo. Medicine 4. I think we have the T-Rex. We do. That's unfortunate, because we might be able to do it quick and save, I guess. Shame to rush him, but we do have Rexy-chan. We have a lot of revives on us if things go wrong as well. Forget his attack patterns. Doesn't seem that bad. Oh. We can't use bonus points. We can use Liberate, though. That'll do a fuck ton damage. And as much as I didn't want to rush him, you know, I do have to get down for dinner pretty soon. Quickly kill him, hope there's not too many cutscenes, and get to a save point. Oh, he's dead. He is quite dragon-like, isn't he? Wow, that nearly got us another level up in one go. It also gave us an M8000, which I forget how that works. We are low on space, so I think we're going to dump a QM for that. I do hate to like rush through him like that as well. He deserved better than that. But you know, dinner awaits. But there's a door here. Just hope I can get to a save point quickly. Tapping a button in case they've hidden like a box here. I don't think they have though. Doesn't allow us. Nah. It looks like it allows us here, but I don't think it does. So we have to go through the door. I hope we haven't already gone through the point of no return. I don't think we have, no. We have a save point right here. We will save. We will quickly check if it lets us go back to the Chrysler building. And then I will get my dinner before it goes cold. Also, high quality, everyone. High quality. I've got to say heaven. Number 3 is where we've saved. I'll have to remember that. I might do like some grinding in the museum. Just areas we've already been in my spare time. So that we can, you know, be ranked up and get junk and so on. It is all looking good so far. But obviously, if I do, I won't go into any areas that we haven't been on stream yet. Because of that would be a bit lame. Okay, the Chrysler building is still here. And it does allow us to go to it. We'll make that extra sure, because I don't want to, you know, fuck it up. Okay, I'm going to say we haven't gone past the point of no return. And I did mention that there's a door wide open, covered in goo, and that it's, yeah, and that's the point of no return. And I didn't find that, so I think I'm good. Okay. Right. I gotta go down for dinner now. It is slightly early to end, but it's not terrible. We still got like a 3 hour stream here, so that's pretty good, I think. Tomorrow is Friday. Moment of truth for me. My window is due to be fixed. Strange it lands on the 4th of July, America Day. We will see. Hopefully that gets fixed. But obviously I won't be doing any streams on that day. Then the day after that, we should have some Outbreak. Uh, Hopefully. If not, I'll fit in another of this or another game. I'm not sure. Thank you for being here, Frost. It is so nice to have you back. You are high quality. You are Aya. Frost Aya, Frost Heather. And thank the rest of you for being here. High quality. Literally a bunch of Heathers. Probably, I think Alyssa, you know? She's not necessarily my first pick just based on her abilities, but she is the mother of the new woman character in Resident Evil 9, so I think I've got her, haven't I? Yeah, you get some sleep again. You're high quality. And everyone else, again, thank you for being here. Have a. Yeah, see, I gotta do it, haven't I? Okay, I wish I could stay longer, but yeah, I gotta go. I will see you all around. Hopefully on Saturday with Outbreak, hopefully.